The DraftCard app is the first fully customizable, shareable digital trading card for youth athletes. You can create your profile data, change your name, sports, position, and GPA. This allows you to create your brand, share your successes, and reach your dreams. Get verified on DraftCard through NCSA, the world's largest athlete recruiting company. Performance data gets updated after every game or practice. Earn achievements and share them with friends. DraftCard takes all this information to the next level. With our proprietary augmented reality system, the game is attached directly to you. Coaches can find you with just one click, and fans can comment on your amazing plays. Comments are attached to each player during and after a game. DraftCard is integrated virtually with local and national sponsors to reward the team and fans for outstanding plays. DraftCard, it's a game changer.
So, DraftCard. Did you know that that youth athletes and youth sports is $15 billion industry? There's 36 million youth athletes, and there's 34 recruitable sports. Imagine if there was one location where you could go to find an athlete's information, like stats, like how tall they are, how fast they are, their GPA, even if they've been injured or cleared to play. Imagine if you were a coach or a recruiter, and you had to go out and you had to find that perfect athlete. How could you do it? You could do that. Imagine. We've come up with that solution, and that's DraftCard. So as I mentioned, the market is huge for youth sports. It's a $15 billion market. Like I said before, 36 million youth athletes. Oh, I'm moving, sorry.
That's all.
36 million athletes and 34 recruitable sports. Timing is everything. And we are in a perfect, relevant time because of the fact, if everybody doesn't know, the recent college recruiting scandal. And verification is huge. And DraftCard, 2 years ago, we are an app on the App Store. 2 years ago, we came up with verification inside the app. And so the great thing about that is now we can verify through third party. NCAA rules have changed, and now college athletes can monetize their brand and their likeness. And DraftCard is going to be that solution to allow them to do that. We're in a digital age, as you all know. Everything's done on your phone. 68% of all of the purchases are done on the app. And what is DraftCard? We're an app, ready to go. Endorsements. We have huge strategic partnerships already, which I will explain with you. We have endorsements from athletic directors, and also we have some really cool pro athlete advisors to help us out. The problem is, as I kind of mentioned before, data is unverified. If you look out there, there's so many different places that you can go to find data now, on your computer, on your phone, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter. It's very fragmented and it's very hard to find, very complicated. The solution is DraftCard. We have the ability, you can see here, when you download the app, to be verified through third parties. We have two of them right now, NCSA, which is the largest collegiate recruiting company out there, 5 million athletes. And then also we have a partner that has an accident incident management platform where you can go ahead and see if the athlete has been cleared. And we're also going to be adding other levels of verification. The data is all in one place. How great would it be if you were a coach and you could go on and search for the person's draft card and see everything about them, instead of going to all these different areas. And it's simple. We want to make it simple. What is DraftCard? It's a verified digital resume. You can take all this important information about an athlete, the sports, the stats, GPA, position, videos, upload videos and pictures, learn about their rankings, and also learn about their club sport. And then all that data is funneled. And the important thing is, as you all know, is data is super important now. It's super important to companies because of the fact that that's how they do inventory management. They plan their new products. They do their financials based on data. And we have very specific focused data. Now kids are starting earlier, from the age of 6. And now because of the monetization opportunity with the NCAA, we can have that draft card up until 22, 23 years old. And also now, great thing is we're expanding our reach with data because those kids are sharing this information with coaches, recruiters, parents, and grandparents. So it's just going to make us more valuable. How we're going to make money. We have already started. We have 2 strong relationships right now, partnerships for lead generation. So we're going to make money there. We're also going to expand those. We have in-app purchases. So you can go in and do customized backgrounds for your cards. You can improve your search and ranking. You can put in your customized stats, but also qualified and verified stats, and in different levels. We're going to be making money through sponsorships and advertisement. As I told you with the data, is super important. And then subscriptions. So everybody will be able to have a free draft card. And then if you want to unlock the additional features and unlock and be on the platform so that coaches can search for you and find you, and you can also search for other players, you would pay an additional fee. And then also coaches will be then now paying for a subscription once we get the athletes on there. We already have 5,000. Once that increases, we'll also go out to the colleges and get them to do the subscription, almost like a LinkedIn model, if you know how that is. So you have different levels. Growth strategy, it's pretty simple. It's word of mouth. You know, we have 8 million users already to go out and market to with our partnerships. And if you can see the viral, if you have one kid, he's going to be like, hey, all my teammates, I want you to be on DraftCard too. And oh, coach, I need you to refer me. Can you get on DraftCard? So it's going to be able to grow pretty quickly. Our landscape, our competition really is more focused on teams and team management. So you've got your Team Snap that just manages all the teams and the scheduling, Sports Illustrated Play. You've got the ability to share socially on all these different platforms like Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. And then you've got all these different software and services that just focus on one thing, like Huddle is for videos and Max Preps is for stats. But DraftCard focuses on the individual, and we're going to be able to help the kids stand out in a crowd and create their brand. So we're focusing on that, and think about the loyalty there that we're going to have. So the barrier to entry from the competition standpoint is going to be huge. If you have a LinkedIn profile, think about all the time you spent building that profile and all those connections that you have. Imagine, let's just say, 3 years down the line, a new software comes up. You're not going to create your whole LinkedIn, redo it again. Neither will you with DraftCard. It's your resume, verified resume for your career. Financials, the growth is over the 4-year period is pretty big. The reason being, it's driven by users. Our goal is to have 1 million users by the end of next year, 2021. And it's very simple and attainable because of the fact that we already have 8 million when we start. We already have 5,000 and we've done nothing, no marketing or anything. So the revenue is going to come from the in-app purchases and then the reoccurring revenue with the sponsorships and also with the subscriptions. The rate, we're seeking $1.3 million. What we're going to do with that money is we're going to complete the app to get it out. It is already on the App Store, but we want to go ahead and do the updates to the app on the App Store. We also want to add some additional features like ranking and also different levels of verification. We want to do a social media launch. We want to hire some talent, sponsor development and increase our partnerships, and focus on that 1 million downloads. The team, myself, as both Chris, actually another founder, the idea guy behind DraftCard, is in the back, and he came to me 2 years ago and told me about DraftCard. He was a scout at the largest network recruiting company, NCSA, and he told me about, you know, all these kids have a web page, but they have a teeny little picture and it's not social. What if I take that teeny little picture and make it an app and make it social and shareable? I'm like, that's brilliant. You need to do this. And we got on board and we started. And the reason why it really attracted me as well, I'm a D1 athlete, scholarship athlete, so is Chris. I love sports. I have kids. I was single for 6 years. I couldn't afford to send my kid to Nike camp. I just couldn't. I couldn't afford it. So he couldn't be seen like the other kids that could be out there and be into sports. So this allows every athlete out there to kind of, you know, share the field, to, you know, be on the same plane and to be branded and to be able to be seen. I love that. That filled my philanthropic side. But it also, I just love being around kids and I love sports. So we have not only the, you know, experience of getting a scholarship and how hard it is to get a scholarship, how hard it is to be an athlete, the importance of grades and all of that. We've surrounded ourselves with amazing advisors. We have high-level, you know, relationships out there. So we feel like we're a pretty good team. And want to just end it with this, in that, you know, DraftCard is a powerful, verified youth sports app. We have verified data, centralized in one location, and it's very simple. Zillow is to homes, like DraftCard is to athletes. Thank you. Anybody have any questions?
Can you highlight for us maybe one
exceptional lady, as expected? You're gonna do a little Q&A?
By the way, this is Catherine, our intern. That's athlete, University of Arizona.
Any questions? Don't move.
Yes, sir. So yes, we do have, we have 5 people that we've helped get scholarships to schools. One of them actually, Chris worked with for quite a while, and he got 21 D1 football offers, and he ended up at Michigan State. And then we have another one who just got some offers. He's at Mater Dei, baseball player. So we've had some success stories without even doing any marketing. So.
Excellent.
2 questions completely separate from each other. First one is, you talked about the athletes, if they're injured, whether they're verified to be back on the field or not. Who does that? Because obviously the athlete does not want to say, yes, I'm injured.
Right.
So
Right.
how verified is it, and who verifies that? That's question number 1.
Perfect. Okay, so we partnered with an accident and incident management company. They have a platform where if the student is injured, the coach reports it or the parent reports it into the system, and they go out to a network of doctors. The doctor sees the child, and if the doctor clears them, it goes back into the system and it goes to the school, and it says that the child is cleared to play or not cleared to play. We have nothing to do, we're just a conduit to that. So they wanted it inside the app. So when you go into the app, it'll say cleared or not cleared. That's your verification from a health standpoint.
From a doctor, from a licensed doctor. Second question, you said that you had 5,000 athletes on the platform. What's the breakdown of the sports, approximately?
Yeah, so if you look at, like, from a recruiting standpoint, like NCSA was 5 million, it's about 80% football. So all the football players in here. That's just a big sport. Soccer is very high. So we have a lot of football players, soccer players, we've got some lacrosse. So I would say mostly football because of the fact that we haven't done any marketing. Chris is very much involved in football, ex-football player, so that's kind of been our attraction thus far. And getting also back to the injury situation, right now, the American Youth Soccer Organization made it mandatory that no player can play in their group or in their association without being on that system.
So I also have 2 questions. First of all, where are you based? Number 1. And number 2, is it just a data-driven app, or are there videos, or are there text or graphics? Is that included in the app?
Yes, so we are in Southern California here in Orange County. And so, yes, you can upload any video that you want, pictures, share them on any platform. You can do customized graphics, like we had on the, I think on the first page, one of our athletes did a customized background. And was there any other questions that you had?
No, so the athlete or whoever is taking care of that, they upload the information to the app.
They do, they create
Got
their
it.
card and they upload it, but they also eventually will have, we're gonna be linking into stats that are actually verified from companies out there. So we'll be partnering with those companies. So again, an in-app purchase would be, okay, I've put in my information, great, you know, I'm 6'10" and, you know, 100 pounds. And you wouldn't
Nobody
believe
wants
so
that
many
person.
people, you know, say that, you know. And I'm really fast. But, so what that'll do is it'll go out to the verified sites, and you could pay to have those pulled into your card.